Students from St Albans, Bishop Ireton, and Osbourn Park meet today on It's Academic. Hello everyone, I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you're with us on this Saturday morning in our 60th season of It's Academic, sponsored for more than 50 years by Giant Food. Let's get right to it and meet the teams. We begin with St Albans from Washington, D.C., and the first person we get to greet is Sam Rhee. How you doing, Sam?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Tell us what's going on in your life.
Yeah, my name's Sam Rhee. I'm a senior at St Albans School, and I run the Science Bowl Club and the literary magazine.
Wonderful. Hugh, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. My name is Hugh Berenger. I'm a senior at St Albans School, and I am in charge of the Model UN Club.
Wonderful. And Aiden, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Aiden Meath. I'm a senior at St Albans School, and I write for the school newspaper, and I'm a member of the government club.
Wonderful, guys. In this round, correct answers are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. Here's the first question. St. Albans, if she pardons him, you won't need a pardon if you can find here the last name of what first American astronaut to go into space?
Shepard.
Armstrong. Oh.
No, it's Alan Shepard. Next question. Proximate, prudent, pernicious. A person who is very careful can best be described by which of these adjectives?
Prudent.
Prudent it is. All the vowels are missing here. In the name of what Iraqi river that joins the Tigris to form the Shatt al-Arab?
The Euphrates.
Euphrates is right. Years ago, this would have been a good website for what Russian scientist who developed the periodic table of elements? And the answer is Mendeleev.
Mendeleev.
Oh, I think I said it before you did. Sorry about that. Here's your next clue. One of the most detestable villains that ever drew breath. Charles Dickens didn't mince any words in his description of what English king, who was certainly cruel to some of his 6 wives.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII it is. Okay, before we give out the score, we're going to ask St. Albans one more question because there was confusion about one of the earlier answers. So, here we go, gentlemen. Once named Mount McKinley, what highest mountain in Alaska has another name? What's it called now?
Denali.
Denali is
Denali.
right.
Yep.
Very good. Well done, St. Albans, 180 points. Time to meet the team from Bishop Ireton and Alexandria. How you doing today, Luke?
Hi, I'm Luke Pilot. I go to Bishop Ireton High School. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior this year.
Wonderful. And Calvin, what's going on with you?
Hi, my name is Calvin Paradise. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our coach, Mr. Cogliano, and our alternates, Maddie and Kieran.
Wonderful. And Matthew, how are you?
Good. My name is Matthew. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Bishop Ireton, and I would like to thank my friends and family for supporting me during this competition.
Awesome. Here we go, Bishop Ireton, with your first question. Summer kelp hunt. You can hunt in this phrase for the hidden last name of what woman, the first female chancellor of Germany?
Is it Merkel?
Answer is, yeah, that's it. It's Merkel. You got it. Timbromania, graphomania, anthomania. A man who saved every letter he ever received might be suffering from which of these manias that refers to an obsessive interest in writing?
Graphomania.
Yeah, that's right. Blank tape, blank herring. To create phrases meaning unnecessary paperwork and a minor issue that diverts attention from the main issue. Fill in the blanks with what same colorful word?
Red.
Red is right. Dogman.edu. In the early 20th century, this might have been the website for what Russian scientist who studied conditioned reflexes in dogs?
Pavlov.
Pavlov it is. I like this quote. The air we breathe is full of the fragrance of the past. This comment about his nation was made by Nehru, the first prime minister of what Asian country whose capital is New Delhi?
India.
India, it is. Nice, Bishop Ireton, you've got 200 points. Time to meet the team from Manassas, Virginia, Osbourn Park High School. Kevin, tell us a little about yourself.
So hello, my name's Kevin Seitang. I'm 11th grade junior at Osbourn Park High School in Manassas, and I like to read a lot, especially with the pandemic going around.
Yeah, lots of time for that. Well, it's good to have you here. Constantine, what are you up to these days?
These days has been a lot of school, a lot of stressing for college apps, but it's been interesting and a learning journey for me. I'm 17 years old. I'm a senior at Osbourn Park High School. I'm the co-captain of academic team and the president of Spanish Honor Society.
Wonderful. And Ben, good to see you. What are you up to?
My name is Ben Fleischman. I am 17 years old and a senior at Osbourn Park High School. I am the captain of the academic team, and I'm also on the wrestling team.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Your first question. Making pottery is fun, but you can find hidden in this sentence what capital city of Jamaica? Answer? In 3, 2, 1.
Nawar?
Nope, it's Kingston, Jamaica. Complain, study, wash. If a person is stoic, you would not expect him or her to do which of these?
Complain.
Complain it is. Surround this in with the right letters and you'll name what metallic element whose symbol is PT.
Sodium.
No, it's platinum. Here's your next question. Stargazer.edu. This could have been a website for what 20th century astronomer whose name was given to the space telescope launched in 1990?
Hubble.
Yeah, it's Hubble. A period of cheating between two periods of fighting. One writer gave this cynical definition of what kind of nonviolent tranquility symbolized by an olive branch or a dove.
Peace.
Peace is right. Nice job, Osbourn Park. You've got 160 points. Time for the picture perfect round. Questions are worth 20 points up or down and 10 points off if you don't answer at all. So here we go, guys. St. Albans, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. In 1940, every seaworthy craft in England sailed across the Channel to rescue British soldiers stranded at what French port?
Dunkirk.
Yes, it is. Assuming A is positive, simplify completely this expression.
Route 3A.
It's just 3A. Next question. You can see these falls in what African country where Kampala is capital?
Uganda.
Uganda is right. Well done, St. Albans. You've got 200 points. Bishop Ireton, your turn. Picture perfect. Here's the first question. This is a satellite view of what Middle Eastern peninsula that shares its name with the mountain where Moses received the 10 Commandments?
Sinai, right?
Sinai is right. What is the slope of the line connecting these 2 points?
4.
Yes. This mosque is located in Bukhara, a Central Asian city in what country where Tashkent is capital? Answer?
Kazakhstan.
No, you're close. It's Uzbekistan. But well done, Bishop Ireton. You've got 220 points. Osbourn Park, your turn. Here's the first question. Though Lorenzo de' Medici was the rich and powerful ruler of Florence, he lacked what olfactory sense?
Smell.
Yeah, who knew? What is the next number in this Fibonacci sequence?
21.
21 is right. In addition to its beaches, you can also enjoy Cocoa Suva Forest Park in what Pacific Island nation where Suva is capital? Answer? In 3, 2.
Samoa?
No, it's not too far away. It's Fiji. Nice job, Osbourn Park. 180 points. It's time to meet the coaches and administrators who help prepare these students for competition. And we begin with St. Albans. Sam, who came along with you today?
Yeah, I'd like to thank our coach, Mr. Kelly, who's a math teacher at St. Albans and the academic dean, and Spencer Hall, who's our team's alternate.
Wonderful. Mr. Kelly, really glad to have you with us today.
Good to be here, Hillary.
And Mr. Hall, how are you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Well, we are about to embark on the packet round. So in this round, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing is off for a wrong answer. And if you get all questions correct, 25-point bonus. Let's do this, St. Albans. In A.A. Milne's When We Were Very Young, a child imagines himself as an explorer along what longest river in South America?
The Amazon.
The Amazon is right. Scholars were unable to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphics until the discovery of what stone now enshrined in the British Museum?
The Rosetta Stone.
The Rosetta Stone is right. Here's your science question. Which of these is the number of protons in the most common isotope of the helium atom?
That would be 2.
2 is correct. Charles Goodyear lived and died in poverty, even though he invented what V-initialed process that makes rubber more durable?
Vulcanization.
That's it. A book of stories called The Arabian Nights is sometimes given a title that includes what 4-digit number?
1001.
That's right, 1001 Arabian Nights. Here's your math question. What is 9% of 5,000?
450.
Yeah. Located on the Atlantic Ocean, one of the busiest ports in West Africa is Dakar, capital of what country that surrounds the Gambia on 3 sides?
Senegal.
Nicely done, St. Albans. You have a 25-point bonus and a score of 365 points. Nice. Time to meet the coaches and administrators from Bishop Ireton. Who do you have with you, Luke?
We have our current coach, Mr. Cogliano, and Miss McNutt. Unfortunately, our coach, Mr. Humbeck, passed away last summer, so we know that he's watching us from heaven.
And we are so sorry. He was such a wonderful man. Our condolences to all of you. And we would love to hear from you, Kathleen McNutt. Tell us what's happening in school.
Well, we're learning how to learn and teach in new ways. And so we're real excited to have our students here today doing that with you.
So thanks. We're really glad you're both here. So now we're going to head on into the packet round. Here we go, Bishop Ireton. In addition to a state flower and bird, California has an official state fossil. What large saber-toothed animal?
Tiger?
Yeah, it's a saber-toothed tiger. The novelist Dostoevsky was facing a firing squad when his death sentence was commuted to hard labor in the salt mines of what vast, cold region of Russia?
Siberia.
Siberia is right. Here's your science question. Oxygen, iodine, fluorine. Which of these elements is the best oxidizing agent?
Oxygen?
No, I'm so sorry, it's fluorine. Politics aren't the only things divided into left and right. So are the banks of what river that flows through Paris?
The Seine, or the Seine, yeah, the Seine.
Yeah, that's it, the Seine.
Yeah,
Poor, faithful Desdemona comes to an untimely end when she is murdered by her jealous husband, a Moor who titles what tragedy by Shakespeare?
The Moor of Othello? Or, no, the Moor of Venice? Oh, no.
Oh, you were so close. It's Othello.
Othello.
And here's your math question. What is the area of the parallelogram?
42.
42 is right. In the 1820s, a British explorer named Orlando Roberts mapped the lakes and rivers of what Central American country whose capital is Managua?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua is correct. And, of course, we Made a mistake on the earlier answer for Othello, which is Othello, the Moor of Venice. So we're taking that, obviously. And the score for you, Bishop Ireton, 340 points. Good job. Time to meet the coach from Osbourn Park. Ben, who's with you today?
Today we brought our wonderful coach and sponsor, Mr. Austin. He is also our chemistry teacher.
Wonderful. Mr. Austin, what's it like teaching these days?
It's different, but I think it's going pretty well.
Well, it's wonderful to have you with us. Thanks so much for being here. And now, of course, it's time for the packet round. Osbourn Park, here's your first question. The ancient Egyptians worshipped cats, and what alligator-like reptiles found along the Nile River?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles is right. Since colonial times, Pennsylvania's Boyertown mines have produced what metallic ore, the element whose symbol is Fe?
Iron.
Iron it is. Here's your science question. Lactase, pepsin, thrombin. Which of these enzymes is essential to the clotting of blood? Answer? Is? No, it's thrombin. There were 4,400 diamonds among the jewels of what 18th century Russian empress who was called the Great?
Catherine the Great.
Catherine is right. You often find raisins in cereal, but where would you find a raisin in the title of a play by Lorraine Hansberry? The answer is sun, a raisin in the sun. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression.
0.
0 it is. Named for a market established by English Captain Hiram Cox, the town of Cox's Bazaar is a popular tourist spot in what country whose capital is Dhaka?
Nepal.
No, it's Bangladesh. Good job, though, Osbourn Park. 260 points. It's time for the grab bag round, and of course, St. Albans is going to start. Questions in this round are worth 20 points up and down, 30 for the visual questions. Gentlemen, because he seemed to be able to control the hemophilia suffered by the Tsar's son, what Russian monk gained enormous power at the court of Nicholas II?
Rasputin.
Yeah, it was Rasputin. According to myth, the king of Corinth was condemned to spend eternity rolling a stone up a hill only to have it roll back down again. What king is
Sisyphus.
that? Yeah, it's Sisyphus. What is the length of the longest chord of a circle having a radius of 11?
22.
22 is right. The Star Trek commander, Captain Data, possesses a positronic brain, a concept first introduced by what author of I, Robot?
Isaac Asimov.
Very nice, St. Albans. And your final question. Governor was the unusual first name of what man, seen here, who was one of the most active members of the Constitutional Convention?
Gouverneur Morris.
Yes, it is Governor Morris. St. Albans. You did well. 475 points. Time for the grab bag, Bishop Ireton. Here's your first question. If Panama had not declared itself independent in 1903, it might still be part of what South American country bordering Panama to the south?
Mexico.
No, it's Colombia. In one Greek legend, the heroine is actually named Hero, and she is the beloved of what youth who swam the Hellespont every night to be with her?
Hercules.
No, the answer is Leander. Here's your next question. What is the area of a triangle with a base of 4 and an altitude of 1/2?
1.
Yeah, it's 1. Good. The fictional Don Quixote should probably have filled out a W-2 form for what man who was employed as his faithful servant? The answer is Sancho Panza. On your screens for 30 points. The First World War was foreshadowed by this headline about the murder of Franz Ferdinand in what Balkan city, now the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina?
Sarajevo.
Yeah, Sarajevo is right. Nice job, Bishop Ireton. You've got 330 points. Osbourn Park, your turn for the grab bag. First question. The British general Lord Cardigan, who gave his name to a type of sweater, served in what 1850s war in which Britain and France opposed Russia?
The Crimean War.
That's it. According to legend, Alexander the Great rode what horse into the sun because it was afraid of its own shadow?
Cephalus?
Yeah, Bucephalus, you got it. If one base angle of an isosceles triangle is 55 degrees, what is the size of the vertex angle?
$70.
70 is right. One 18th century anti-smoking advocate was Dr. Samuel Johnson, whose comments on smoking were recorded by what faithful biographer? Answer is James Boswell. On your screens for 30 points. This bell tower houses a large carillon used for concerts in what Belgian city where the peace treaty was signed ending the War of 1812?
Brussels?
No, it's Ghent. Osbourn Park, 270 points. The scores are now official. We begin with Osbourn Park from Manassas, Virginia. Kevin, Constantine, and Benjamin with 270 points. From Bishop Ireton and Alexandria, Luke, Calvin, and Matthew with 330 points. And coming back for the playoffs, St Albans from here in Washington, Sam, Hugh, and Aiden with 475 points. Nicely done, guys. Make sure you stick around for next week when we have teams from Herndon, St. John's, and South County. I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you spent part of your Saturday with us. See you